Yeah, it's a good start to the year, um, especially with the celebration at the start and the banners and the trophies being in front. It's always worrying because obviously that's in the past and that was all that we achieved last year, and trying to flip that mindset of the task at hand. And obviously priority was winning the game tonight and getting off to a good start. And yeah, I thought we played some really good football. I thought we were defensively pretty solid, and yeah, to score 6 goals in NWSL is a massive achievement. So yeah, it's been a really good day for all of us.
Awesome.
Seb, I know you probably haven't spent too much time thinking about it, but just seeing the banners go up in that moment to know what it means for this city to have that hanging in the rafters, just what does that mean for you?
I mean, it's great. It's again an incredible achievement to get both the Shield and the Championship. It's incredibly difficult as well in this league. The parity between the teams and all the challenges that come along with it. But to do that for the city, I always said we always wanted to give back to the city and bring a championship to the city, and as a representation of what we did last year, to see the banners in our home stadium is great for us. But again, that's in the past. We're looking forward. We're looking ahead, and again, it was a really good performance tonight, and we continue that momentum that we started last year.
We'll go to Luis and then Sean.
Coach, congrats on the win. This 6-0 win marks a very good performance against a strong Chicago side. What do you think was a tactical adjustment or preparation that allowed you to just have this massive performance tonight? Thank you.
I think motivationally, we had the disappointment of last week of not winning the Challenge Cup. We used that as motivation. It was, you don't want to go through those feelings too often, the feeling of disappointment and another team celebrating. So we made a statement today that we were going to go after it. We put immense pressure on Chicago. Getting the early goal definitely helped. And then we were relentless throughout the whole game, from start to finish. So, yeah, great performance, great attitude, great mentality. The team, doing it together as well is, inspiring to see. It wasn't just one individual performance. It was a collective effort from everyone.
Sean?
You've talked a bit in the past about the dangers of a 2-0 halftime lead. Can you talk about the importance of getting that quick goal in the second half, and also the ability to score in most of the big 5 moments of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's renowned that 2-0 is always a dangerous scoreline. That next goal is vitally important, and so we talked about that at halftime with the team, that we have to continue our momentum, our aggressive nature, and like you said, getting that third goal so early into second half really kind of put the game at rest, and we could have the ability to rotate and make some substitutions and get players time on the field, while still being aggressive and still trying to score more goals.
What Alonso?
Hi, Coach. How are you? Congratulations on the game. I was just looking, and they didn't put you guys as a favorite for the NWSL, which is a very surprise. Do you think, like, with this result, you send to the league a big statement?
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and it's nothing new to us where people have wrote us off. I think historically it's always been difficult for teams to get back-to-back championships. So I understand their opinion and who they feel will win, but we know internally what we're capable of doing, and again, to win both is incredibly difficult. But it's possible as well. It's possible for us, and we know that. And yeah, we all have that same common goal, that we want to win more trophies here. And yeah, listen, people can have their opinion, and that's fine, and they're entitled to do that. But we know internally what we can do as a collective.
We'll go to Nathaniel.
Coach, you talk about the importance of winning tonight. How important was it to not only win in the fashion that you did, but also win on the night, just celebrating the championship, the Shield, and having that moment with your fans?
Yeah, like you said, the 3 points were the most important thing. We want to continue to be difficult to play against at our home stadium in front of our home fans. So that was our first objective. It's nice to get goals. It's nice to get players off to a good start, especially players like Barbara getting a couple of goals. So that's also important. But again, as a whole and as a night, to see the celebrations, to see so many fans come out and support these the group of athletes that we have and what they achieved from last year, we want to continue to get more butts in seats and get the fans really behind the players and the team. So yeah, as a whole, it was a great night. I hope people don't get used to 6-0 scorelines too often, because again, it's so difficult to do that in this league. But yeah, the more support we can get, the more hostile it can be for the opposing team. So yeah, I encourage everyone to try and come out and support this team, because they're giving absolutely everything. They're not leaving anything on the field, and you can see that with even tonight's performance.
We'll go third row, and then Austin to finish us out.
Congratulations on tonight's victory. Coach, what's your personal goal for this season? Thank you.
To win. to win. Back-to-back championships. That's why we're here. That's why we're in this industry. To one of the last questions, to prove people that we can do it. I know it's difficult. I know it's challenging. Not many teams have done it, but we fully believe that we are able and capable of doing it this year.
Go to Austin.
Seb, just wanted to ask you about Barbara and just her kind of patience and persistence throughout the game. Chicago was, marking her quite a bit, double teaming her, making sure she didn't get any involvement. But she stayed, patient and waited for her moment. Still got 2 goals and an assist, including a banger from 30 yards out.
Yeah.
What have you kind of talked to her just about those moments, especially knowing that teams are going to be keying in on her a lot more this year, and just maintaining that patience, waiting for her moments, not to get too frustrated when they don't come?
Yeah, we had a pretty good chat after the Spirit game last week. Like you talked about, teams are gonna identify her as a player that they need to stop. It also frees up other players and allows them to contribute. But for her, goal scoring is a main priority, and how she gets those goals are really important. And just that anticipation of where the ball may land. Now she can score, incredible goals like her second goal, and I'm never going to take that away from her to have that ability to lift it over a keeper from a pretty substantial area. But yeah, there's other opportunities for her to score, tap-ins and getting across defenders and, back to goal, turning, finishing, that kind of thing. And, I think if she continues to add that element to her game, she can really get up there with the goal scoring. But I think from the coaching staff, we've tried to implement all different perspectives. Myself as an ex-defender, Giles, Yolanda, Paul, Scott now, who's our IDP coach. We're all trying to give our input to her to be a more complete striker. And the harsh reality, as a striker, you're always going to get judged on goals. For all the good play that you may do in a game, the first thing that people look for from a stats perspective is how many goals you scored. And so it was great for her to get off the mark with 2 goals and an assist tonight.